Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Like and subscribe.
Welcome to the Sit, Walk, Work podcast, a show about paying attention. My name is Dominic and I'm your host, and today is a guided meditation. If you find today's episode valuable, please share with your friends and family, and feel free to leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts. The show will begin after the following chimes. Welcome to your 10-minute or body scan meditation that we will experience today. Let's take a comfortable seat. Sit down in such a way that the spine is long, hands are comfortably resting on the legs or on the table in front of you. You want to be able to breathe openly and fully. Once you've allowed yourself to get into a comfortable physical position, I invite you to close the eyes. If it doesn't feel safe or comfortable to close the eyes, then just kind of park the gaze on something non-moving, slightly out in front of you. And then as you begin to arrive here, let's place our attention on our breath, specifically at the tip of our nose, kind of where you feel the breath come in. Can you let your attention softly rest here? And as we begin to watch the breath, following it as it enters the body, and then following it as it exits the body, we begin to anchor ourselves and anchor our focus to the specific point. And should your mind shift away from this or any other anchors that you're given in practice today, know that that's okay. Know that that's a part of the building of your mindfulness muscles, if you will. I ask that you meet that with a bit of curiosity, with a sense of welcoming and compassion. And as you start to get settled in by watching and observing the breath, we're going to start to notice physical sensations that reside within the body. And we will look at sensations that might be a little more obvious, and then sensations that might be a little more subtle. So continuing to follow the breath. Now I want you to see if you can look at the breath even closer. Follow it as it comes in on the inhale. Then I want you to feel the sensations within the torso and the belly that take place as you breathe in. And also notice those same sensations as you breathe out. You might notice tension. You might notice a bit of softness and ease. You might be able to feel the texture of your clothing against your skin. And as you observe the sensations associated with the breath, you bring to that observation the same characteristics that you brought to the breath. That sense of welcoming whatever is present. And as you notice the sensations in the body, acknowledge that these sensations are ever-changing. Acknowledge the impermanence of these sensations. That just like your outer world that is in constant flux and change, so too is your inner space. If the mind gets distracted, simply bring it back to the sensation of breathing. Feeling the torso move in relationship to the breath. Now allow your attention to shift to the crown of the head. Notice any sensations that might be present there, to include sensations that are not present. Over time, you'll start to enliven these areas that you bring your focus and awareness to. Working your way down from the crown of the head to the forehead. You might sense temperature, air here. Sensing the eyes resting in their sockets, the space that they take up, the weight of them. And notice sensation in the ears, the jaw, the lips. And notice the entire head is sensation. Allow your attention to return back to the breath. And as you rest here in this space of openness, know that you can allow your attention to drift from the anchor of the breath to any sensations that are most calling to you. Taking the time to connect to and learn and gain insight from the wisdom of your body. Thank you for taking the time today for this meditation. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
That's the
Thank you for listening to today's episode. I invite you to check out my Substack, where we are building a community of like-minded individuals to discuss all topics related to the idea of paying attention. I hope to see you there. But until then, with metta may you be well.
Like and subscribe.